think?
It looks amazing. I think it's...
Good morning! I just finished my morning yoga practice and there were two things that came up to my mind when I was practicing. Number one, creativity is so highly rewarded in this day and age. We have YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all these social medias, and they're all about creativity. They're about photography and videography and thinking of, even like those challenge videos and all these things, they are about creation and it's about sharing, right? Even building a business and putting it online. With all these creations, it's all about being seen and not necessarily about the artist being seen, but definitely the product. Of course, seeing the artist helps as well because we're all just curious beings naturally. But it all makes so much sense because with evolution, in the past, we only had our immediate surroundings to share our art. And it was more difficult to share stuff, overseas or even past your village. But now, because everything is so accessible and the world has become smaller, we're evolving because we're sharing art and knowledge so quickly and easily. So if you're creating something, don't be afraid to share it. Put yourself out there. I know it's so jarring to be judged by strangers online and by your friends and your family. Trust me, it took me so long to be at this point where I'm kind of just like, I don't care who sees my content, I don't care who sees my art. And moving on, You just gotta do it. You can't be precious with your art. You can't be afraid of, showing bad art. You just gotta do it. Don't be so precious with it. Show it, move on, get better, keep sharing it. It's the process. It's the process. Another thing that's been on my mind lately, and that came up today again, was when witches and wizards are doing a really complicated or difficult spell and they're like, ugh, I can't hold it, and that holding and that pushing up the power is about meditation. It's about concentration and holding the breath, connecting to the breath, clearing the mind and just being present. And that's everything. We're always doing complicated and difficult spells, and the only way to do that is being centered and being connected to the breath and being present. Everything is about presence. Something has really shifted in my work today. I am ecstatic right now because I just felt so much freedom putting down paint. There are no words to describe what kind of freedom there is to put down paint on canvas and to be happy with what's coming out. I've definitely been an open channel today for receiving what is meant to come out, and something has really shifted. Wow. I've been listening to Malt Martin's handpan. There's just one video that he uploaded today, I think, either today or yesterday. And it was the first thing that I listened to when I was doing my morning practice today. And it was the sweetest, most delightful sounds that he has ever made, in my opinion. I've watched hundreds of his videos and wow, so sweet. Then started journaling after, getting ready for the day. I asked the universe to be a clear channel for whatever message is meant to be imparted on this painting, and I was listening to his song again. I'm gonna link it down below because please, there's just a deep connection with him, with the paintings, with this house, with everything, with time. Wow. Erykah Badu says, art is the absence of fear. And it's absolutely true. When fear is relinquished and a connection is made, that's when the art starts to come through. And it's not always going to be like that, but today, I don't know how to describe it. There's a lot of trust in knowing that you're being moved in the way that you're supposed to be moved. And trust that if there is a mistake, who cares? It can be fixed, it can be erased, it can, like, it doesn't matter. You're here to have fun, you're here to trust yourself, and if you're an artist doing real work, that freedom is going to be imparted in the frequency of the painting. When I'm in this state of just creating freely, I almost cannot take credit for the work that's being done. My mind is totally blank, and I'm just moving. I don't like the word vessel, but I'm just the vessel, the channel that is, creating. And when I'm in this zone, which is not often, and one day, hopefully, it'll be conscious by choice, but I don't know if any artist can ever do that, because every day is so different. Every time you step onto the canvas, every time you step into the studio, for whatever art you're making, whether it's painting, music, whatever, it's hard to dictate where the session is gonna go. But it's about showing up every day, right? So when I'm in this zone, in this flow state, it's not me that's doing the work. It's absolutely not me. I know when I'm in that zone, and that's when I know I need to take real risks. You guys, we made it. We're in Seville. We're in Spain. We're in the south of Spain. We're in the south of Spain. Okay. My room, oh my god, look how gorgeous it is behind me. You guys, we're at La Casa Cuadrada. I don't know why my accent is like La Casa Cuadrada. We're at the artist residency here in the town of El Coronil. And I'm gonna put all the information down below so that you can find Lisa's beautiful, what is this called? Townhouse? I don't even know what's this called, but oh my god, wait, I need to do literally no words. Okay. First of all, we have a beautiful little, this is not even my bed, this is like my reading, like, hangout space. Lisa curated all of this by herself. She renovated the entire residency. This is my bedroom. So cute, very vintage. Look at these paintings. We haven't unpacked yet. And then we have the patio up here. Lisa did an amazing job at curating this place. It's so beautiful. We have a little seating, living area, which comes out to the patio. It's a gorgeous sunny day in Sevilla. It was raining all week apparently here, but now we have some sun. Oh my god, so nice. This is such a different experience from Paris. Then we have a kitchen, again renovated so nicely. I can't believe I'm here. I'm like shy to vlog. Like closing the doors. Okay, guys, we made it. We made it. We're going to be We're gonna be painting, we're gonna be chilling, we're gonna have friends. Like, this is gonna be such a different vibe from Paris because it was a very solitary journey. You know, in my little one-bedroom apartment in Paris, and here I have this entire, you know, townhouse. And another artist is arriving tonight. He's a Spanish artist from Valencia, or I forgot where, but somewhere in Spain. I'll put his information down below too. And Lisa picked me up from the airport. She's just so kind. My heart is just so full. I've only been here for like an hour and I'm like... Okay, gotta unpack. This is so nice. I can just like sprawl out. Huge table where I can just make strokes. This is backwards. It'd be really cool to be able to just like work on 3 pieces at the same time. How nice. Hello. Oh my god, you guys, she likes me.
Oh my goodness. Hi.
Oh, the baby is scared. The mommy likes me. So this is where we're at for the day. I have conflicting thoughts. I, first of all, feel a lot of happiness from this one. It's definitely not finished, this sky. I mean, it's giving a lot of sun energy. I was feeling a lot of light from it. I love the yellows, and this one, again, I don't know what to think, I don't know what to say. There's a part of me that sees chaos, and there's another part of me that sees freedom and organized chaos. I definitely have to look at it tomorrow with a fresh mind. I definitely see some sort of portrait here, a face, and there's freedom, but there's angst. You know, I also see and feel mountain ranges. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know if this one's finished. At first glance, I thought it was finished, but now that I'm looking back at it again, I don't know. Again, fresh eyes will give me more clarity, but please tell me what you think. They definitely feel like a family, and that's a really comforting thought because bodies of work are really important in the art world and as an artist, because that signals that, I don't know how I feel about using the word real work, but it does signal that you're creating something, you know, especially when pieces start to connect.